Hi, good morning. I love you. I'm just going to see if this works because I got a brand new computer with a brand new camera and I've tried to adjust the settings a little bit. Hopefully this works, but it like follows me wherever I go and then it looks into my soul and then you look into my soul and my nostrils and I've tried messing with it, but it just happens sometimes, so I'm just going to roll with it. Happy October. Oh, does it feel fresh? It feels real fresh, which is part of the reason why I'm recording my very first video podcast. So you can see me. I don't know how often I'll be doing these type just because I have to like make it. I'm not a tech guy, okay? I like to be able to just push record and da 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 da, and then it is, and then I can send it, and I don't have to do anything else. But with a computer, it makes it a little more difficult and makes me feel a little less tech savvy. So, whatever, we're just winging it because I wing most things, and eventually they pan out, usually. Anyway, it's October. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And if you've been listening, you know, was it 2 episodes ago or three? I interviewed my bestie for my whole life, Trisha, who has been battling breast cancer since December of last year. She's going through conventional treatment, and she told her story on that episode, and it's really cool. Um, just go back and listen to it. It's probably one of the longer episodes I've had, but it helps shine some light and put some awareness on what individual people go through when experiencing something like this. But her story is a beautiful one, and I'm so grateful to be able to say she's free from cancer and she's living her life. She's got a few months of treatment left, but we're doing it. So that inspired me, because if you listen to that episode, well, many episodes, you probably already know too that in January I found a lump in my breast. It ended up being nothing other than maybe stuck lymph or energy that wasn't moving in my body. And when you have energy that isn't moving, specifically in your, I can't tell if this camera can see all of me or not, in your heart space, if you have emotions trapped here that you don't know how to get rid of, that can come from past experiences and traumas and what somebody said to you one time, um, they get stuck here. And if we don't find a way to let that energy go and release it, it will turn into something physical, like breast cancer, like congestive heart failure, like any heart issues, any breast issues, lungs, like this is all within your heart chakra. So the health of your heart chakra is very important. And if you take care of the metaphysical side of things, the emotional side of things, um, the physical doesn't happen. You don't have to worry about it. Energy, everything is energy. And when you're feeling a certain thought, let's say you had something happen that was awful when you were 9 years old, and that made you react for through start again for the rest of your life since that thing happened. You've retracted, or when something comes up, you feel that feeling again, you feel that emotion again, and you don't know how to control it or can't control it. Um, that when that keeps happening over and over and over again, it turns into something that is actually tangible, physical, symptoms. Your body will let you know, and it'll start to let you know in subtle ways, whether it's just like a skin issue, a breakout, or, um, bloating or stomach issues. Your body's going to let you know. And when these are red flags, they're just warning signs. Your body is so flippin' smart. it tells you. And if you ignore those things, they'll keep getting worse and worse and worse until you have symptoms that you're like, oh my God, I don't know what to deal with, or I don't know how to deal with it. And then you end up going to the doctor and they're like, gosh, there's nothing wrong with you. Your tests all come back normal. What are you holding on to? They never ask you that. What are you stressed out about? They might ask you that sometimes because most doctors will say, like, you have to keep your stress level down. That's the first thing they should say. Because when your cortisol keeps on spiking over and over and over and over again, it creates pathways in your body because you like tense up and you tighten up and you close your heart and you have the weight of the world on your shoulders because you're trying to protect your heart. And when that happens over and over and over again, what do you think happens? This isn't rocket symmetry science. So, I have developed a very easy modality, a way for you to get these stuck emotions off of your heart. Okay. And even if they happened a million years ago, even if they happened like during birth or during, it doesn't matter. We can figure out what the emotion is. We can pinpoint when it happened, what age roughly. We can pinpoint who was involved with it, who caused it, and we can help you remember that source of that negative emotion. And with prayer and loving intention, I ask God to take it for you. Take it away. We give it to God. And I do this through muscle testing. So, science, it's not as woo-woo as you think, okay? It's going to look a little woo-woo because what I'm going to do so you understand what I do is actually release an emotion on my own heart. So can I get real vulnerable in front of you guys? I don't know what's going to come up, but I just want to show you what I do and how I do it. So this is, it's a necklace, it's an amulet. Um, you can call it a pendulum. And what it does, this was actually a gift from, it's a locket from my friend Sarah that she gave to me when my mom passed. So it's pretty sacred. I mean, there's Barb energy in here in her sweet picture. And then also, I have a charm my mom gave me when I was in high school. Don't break it, Jenna Marie. And it's just a little charm. This one was actually hers. I took it from her jewelry box. But it says, only God knows why. And ain't that the truth, Barbara Jean? So this is what I use to muscle. See, why did it do that? Quit looking into my soul. If I get closer, does it go away? Come on, smart camera. Work with me. Now, if I back up and actually try to show you, it's so friggin' weird. I'm gonna try to get used to it. Okay, maybe I should do this portion standing. Okay, so what I do is muscle testing or applied kinesiology science. I ask a series of yes and no questions. So this is what I do is I ask yes and no questions and then I jot down like what answers are given. And if it's a no, I just keep asking questions until I get a yes. So we can pinpoint, I can show you, okay? So now I'm going to show you for me, and this might be different for everybody, but I'm going to show you like if you were to do this for yourself, which you can. Um, Choose an amulet. You can choose a necklace off your neck. Um, it doesn't matter what you use, but your muscles, as you're holding this, are going to show you. So what I did the very first time I used this, I asked it, show me yes. And now it's probably hard for you to see, but it's swinging like it's like going yes, swinging back and forth towards me. Show me no. And I'm just breathing and trying to stay as still as possible, but it looks as if it's nodding, shaking its head no. Okay. So that's what yes and no looks like for me. And the only questions I can ask are questions with yes or no answers, okay? So this is how it looks. Do I have a trapped emotion on my heart? Yes. Is this emotion trapped from childhood? Yes. Okay. I did that wrong. And I don't even care. I'm just going to start over. I didn't do it wrong. I just did it out of order because we're trying. What's the emotion? Okay. Do I have an emotion trapped on my heart? Yes. Okay. Is that emotion anger? Yes. Weird. Okay. Was this emotion trapped in childhood? Yes. Did it happen before the age of 12? See how it shifted there? That's a no. So it happened after the age of 12. And it shows me a subtle yes. Okay. Did it happen after the age of 16? No. So this happened between the age of 12 and 16. Okay. And I can ask further and pinpoint that. Did it happen at the age of 13? No. 14? No. 15? Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. Anger trapped on my heart since the age of 15. And just so you know, like when I do this for myself, anger's come up more than once. Weird. It's come up more than once. And it will, every time it'll tell me when it happened, where it happened, and all of a sudden I'm remembering that experience. So, what did I say? 15 years old. I had anger trapped on my heart. Okay. Was this anger because of a family member? No. Was this anger because of an issue with a friend? No. Did it come from a teacher? No. Did it come from somebody at work? No. Did it come from somebody at church? Was it a boyfriend? Ding, ding, ding. Okay, we found it. 15-year-old anger at a boyfriend. Something is coming to mind. We're not going to divulge that because most of my boyfriends are all followers. Uh, that's not funny. Yes, it is. Okay. So now what I do is I ask, can this anger from 15 years old, can it be released at this time? Yep. I don't know why I'm still mad. I guess that happens sometimes. So, okay, yep, zoom out. Thank you. Um, so there it is. So now what I do is a lot of times I'll take like a rose quartz, especially because it's my favorite. And this crystal is it vibrates at the same frequency as love. So I often hold it in my hands or I'll hold it right to my heart. And I'll ask, God, please help me to release this anger for once and for all. Take a few deep breaths. Imagine this anger actually leaving my heart space. Goodbye, sending it down the river, which you can't see from here, but it's out there. And it is done. That's it. That was a little more long and drawn out than it normally takes me, but this is the modality I'm offering you now. I'm calling it open heart emotion release. Okay. And we're just dealing with the emotions that are trapped on your heart. And in a half-hour session, which will be my offering, I'm going to do as many emotions as I can in that half hour. But what tends to happen is after I ask each time, like, do I really help release another emotion? And it'll tell me yes, or it'll tell me to stop. So sometimes the half hour might not be quite a half an hour, but I try to do as many as I can within 30 minutes. And a lot of times it depends. It depends on the day, it depends on your energy, but we can do anywhere from one to maybe five. Sometimes it might be more, sometimes it might be less. But what's funny is all I do is like I write it in my journal. I have another one that I was doing emotion release work for on a couple other people, but maybe I should just start a new journal. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know why I said that. But for myself anyway, write down, I'll just name the trapped emotion. So in my case, anger, age 15, had something to do with a boyfriend. And you're going to be able to figure it out from the questions I ask and from what I write. And it's handwritten. This is old school. And you're not present, like we're not chatting like this through screen or anything like that. It's just a half hour. You book it on the website and choose your time. And then I will do the work and I write it all down for you in my chicken scratch. I take a photo and I send it to you. And you are like, how? How is that possible? How do you know that? And I don't know that, but your body knows that. Your muscles know that. Muscles, the memory in your cells, remember everything forever, every little trauma, every little awful thing anybody ever said to you. Remember it forever until you are ready to clear it. It's going to stay trapped in your body. Muscle testing, that's all this is. This is when I go into session for somebody else, I ask, is this person testable? Yes. Am I a clear channel right now for this person? Meaning, are we both grounded? And then this just tells me yes or no. That's it. So I'm now offering these sessions. These are available, distance sessions only right now, for the month of October. And everybody who books a session in October of the open heart, energetic release, emotion release, will be entered in a drawing for a free bottle of my new breast and lymphatic massage oil. Calm your tits. You probably can't see that because my weird camera. That's okay. So that's what I'm up to. That's what we're doing. And let me know if I can help you because I think I can. Me and Linz were talking the other day about how, like, everything you look out into the world, you see all these people and faces and media and da 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 da, all this dark, awful shit that's going on. And it's not like we can't heal the world, but yes, we can. We can't do anything about what's going on out there. But what happens is if we take a look at inside our own homes, inside our own hearts, and heal the shit that's in there that doesn't belong to us anymore, if we can do that for ourselves, that ripples throughout our household, throughout our neighborhood and community, and throughout the rest of the world. And then everybody stops being dicks, everybody stops murdering each other, everybody stops blowing shit up, and we finally find peace. So fix the shit in your home, okay? Get the trapped emotions off your heart, okay? Calm your tits, okay? Okay, you guys, that's all I have for today. I love you. Go love yourself.